Hey everybody, welcome back to the EQN Sports Desk, all driven by Holiday Auto Group. I am Drew Stew. You got your agent calling you? Are you selling cars?
Sorry, yes. Sorry about that.
Did you do that, Steven? Did you just call Alvin
Got
just
him.
right there? Got
Got
him. Got him. Hey, so this is, we're kind of right at a year into this, huh? This is Holiday Auto Group.
This is 1 year anniversary.
That's it. This is the name on the logo right here is you guys. And I tell you what, guys, honestly, thank you so much, because this has been fun. This has propelled what we've been able to do, which is cover this industry that we love so much from top to bottom. And it's been great having a partner with you guys that kind of share that same passion for the industry.
Right.
And I truly mean that. I know we don't talk a lot of serious stuff up here, but I really mean that, guys. Thank you so much. So
We appreciate y'all.
well, it's been fun, huh?
It has been fun.
It's been fun. So what do we want to talk about today, guys? What do you think? What's on your mind,
Car
Al?
deals, no.
Yeah. We can get you in a new one today.
No, I think it's just, I think we talk about just whatever, the roping industry, the Cow Horse Association that we
Yeah.
sponsor.
Yeah.
We've kind of become fully involved now. 1 year
Yeah.
in, we've
You guys are
weaseled
in
our
there.
way into pretty much
Yeah.
every association there is,
I love
which
that.
is kind of what
It's
our
been a
goal
fun
was.
time for all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting to meet these great people, these great horsemen, seeing these great athletes perform.
Yeah.
I mean, it just doesn't get much better.
You know what's really cool, Alvin, honestly. So a couple weeks ago, you and I are at a team roping together. We're over here looking at a reiner that you have.
Right.
You know, it's not just a thing where y'all are throwing money at. It's a lifestyle.
Right.
Does that, you know what I mean? Like,
Makes
it's not
sense.
just a thing to sell vehicles. It's because you guys are in the lifestyle and love the lifestyle and want to give back. And I think that is so, so important. Jeremy Olson and I were having this conversation the other day. There's a lot of individuals or companies that will come into this industry, and then if it's not passion driven, they're gone pretty quick. I don't know how else to say it, but that's just kind of what happens. But when you get looped in with people that love the horses, it works. It really, like that's the one, you gotta love the horses.
Right.
And if you don't love the horses, we can have the greatest partnership in the world, it'll eventually fail.
Sure.
It just really will. So I think it's very, very cool that you guys are in the game and playing the game with us, and it's just a great fit. It's a great
Well,
fit.
we say it every time we do one of these interviews is it fits, it makes sense, because the people, the culture, the lifestyle matches
Yeah.
who we are, our stores, our culture, and the people that work for us. And that's been our goal, is to be involved with.
And like you
with-
said,
with
I
our-
mean, we're involved. We were at a team roping the other night. I didn't do very good, but
Yeah.
it was a fun time.
That's what we do. Yeah.
That's what we do,
Oh, you were
yeah.
showing me your fired up buckles here a minute ago, and that you sent to James Watson. He was real proud of you for winning.
Poor James.
poor James.
He should have had a team roping this month, and I'd have
Right.
been to his instead of somebody else's.
There you go. There you go, James. Work a little harder.
Yeah.
Mental anguish.
Mental anguish. Yeah.
Mental
Is that what he
anguish.
said?
He,
when you
he did. He sent me a text saying, "I just can't believe you've caused this much mental anguish, and I'm going to have compensation for it." Okay, buddy.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
What a great guy.
Hey, so we were talking about a story a little bit ago, and it was about my wife and I going and looking at a car. And this is something I do want to talk about the car business for sure for a minute, because this is an expectation deal. Everybody kind of expects when they go to a dealership to go through exactly what my wife and I went through the other day, where I had to get a little bit on the hook for them to leave me alone. I told them straight up, I'm not buying a car from you. I'm just here to look at, you have one that we're looking at, so I can put my eyes on one so I can call my buddies down at Holiday. And it truly was not a great experience. You guys understand that and don't roll like that. Stephen, talk about the experience of coming in and buying a vehicle or just browsing a vehicle with you guys.
Yeah, that really, I think, makes up our identity and who we are. Is Holiday is everything that you want a purchase or a transaction experience to be like, and we're nothing that people don't like about going to a dealership.
That's why we don't go. When we went there to Muskogee the other day, that's why I don't want to go to a dealership.
You want to be able to walk in and walk out when you're ready, whether you're buying something or not, and you don't want somebody, pressuring you.
Throwing the keys on the roof.
Yeah, just all the things that people don't like. It's what we're not about, and I think we've gotten a lot of support out of these associations and the members and their families, and I think people are figuring out that Holiday's the place to go for good treatment, good prices, good experience. Yeah.
I think the experience, we all know that vehicles are expensive. Outside of our house, they're a lot of our biggest purchase, right? Besides our horses.
Right.
That's true.
1, 2, and 3, house, horses, and a vehicle, right?
Right.
But you go in there, so that experience is almost more important than the price at some point. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have
I would argue that it is more important.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, because, it's an expensive purchase, and we like to brag and say that you're not going to find a price cheaper than ours, but when it boils down to it, it's the care that you get, it's how well you're taken care of 6 months, a year later when you need something. That's really what it's all about. And so, myself personally, that's my justification. If I end up paying $500 more, well, you get what you pay for, and I want to know that I'm spending my money with somebody that cares about me, is going to be there down the road, and take care of me, take care of my vehicle, whether it's we've talked sending a trailer, get you off the side of the road, give you a loaner car to drive, just that type of stuff that really matters to people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that stuff does matter because you're going to break down.
Right.
Something's going to happen. I think we told this story, Alvin, on the desk here a while ago. So when we bought Isaac's truck from y'all, we didn't realize, just because my wife and I can't read very good, that it wasn't sitting in Whitesboro, that it was at the store in Graham. And we get down and my wife calls me and she's like, "Oh no, I think this truck's in Graham." And I said, "You fill out the paperwork and I will bet you," and I hadn't even talked to you about it yet. I said, "I just bet you by the time you get done with the paperwork and whatever else, that truck's going to be sitting there." And she's like, "Well, are you going to call Alvin?" I said, "No, I'm not going to call Alvin." And sure enough, it was just all handled, and that was without calling a buddy.
Right.
That wasn't insider trading. That was just y'all doing what y'all do. And that, to me, because I'm gone, so my wife's doing the deal that I would typically handle, and you all made it easy for. And
it's normal protocol.
Yeah. And that to me, as sending my wife to do that, to handle that truck deal, that means a lot, because I know she's not getting used car dealt.
We have good people in place that understand all of it.
Yeah.
So they go above and beyond every day to do whatever we need to do to take care of the customer.
Sure.
And like Steven said earlier, it's not just the sale of it; it's after the sale. Our service department. The teams that we have in place that take care of the customers, whether we go and get the vehicle and bring it in, or customer, whatever.
Sure.
It's after the sale that takes care of those people.
I love it. I love that you guys aren't there. The one-time sale's the easy deal. It's we want to go and sell you a vehicle 3, 4, 5, 6 times, become friends with you, where you get your family vehicles from us. That's the bottom line, and that's great, because now with this relationship, I can tell you right now, that's the way it's going to be for us. One, because I don't want to fret. I don't care. I know that the price between anybody else is going to be relatively close. I don't want the headache. I want to deal with people I trust. It's a lot of money. I know it's going to be in good hands, and just handle it for me. Like what we were talking about, we're going to buy a Suburban. I know y'all are just going to handle it for us. We're going to pick the color, and y'all just handle it.
Yeah,
and we'll come pick it up.
People need to understand that with having 5 stores and being a little bit spread out, if you live in Stephenville or in or around Gordon, where our Ford store is, but you're a Chevy guy, or you're a GMC guy, or we've got a store, and just because you don't live near there doesn't mean that we can't take care of you.
Yep.
We'll deliver.
Yeah.
We've got drivers going between all 5 locations, and
you guys
that's
are
kinda
all
part of our
brands,
deal.
right? You're all brands.
We are all domestic.
All
That is
domestic.
correct. Yeah,
So-
we've got 2 Ford stores, a Chevy, GMC, CDJR store, and like Stephen was saying, when if somebody lives outside our area or whatever, we have 40 plus drivers that do nothing all day long but deliver vehicles for us.
Yeah,
We go here, we go there. I mean,
that's awesome.
yeah, we take care of the customer for sure.
Speaking of new stores, you got the new cool one kind of done, huh?
it's opened
It's open.
in full swing.
Really?
Yeah, it's a beautiful store. I would encourage people to go by and check it out and see what it's about. We've
Yeah.
talked about it, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of
history.
a lot
in
of
that
history
store.
Lot
into
of
that
history.
store, and it's completely custom. It doesn't look like any other Ford store you've ever been in. It's hand scraped wood floors, brick walls.
It's going to look like it walking into a King Ranch building.
That's
And
exactly
wasn't that
what it
kind
is.
of the deal?
It's pretty cool, and
Yeah.
the history behind it. All the brick in that building, inside and out. Even the brick entrance that you walk in on, it's all Thurber brick made right there in Thurber, Texas. So we found a stockpile of it, and we are showcasing it on our store. It's really cool.
That's awesome. That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah, Holiday Gordon Ford, Gordon,
That's
Texas.
in Gordon, Texas. Yeah.
Right off I-20.
I-20 and 108.
Yeah.
You cannot miss it.
That's cool. I bet you said that Ford was kind of. I bet I would imagine that just being how brands operate, that they usually kind of have a look and feel that say, hey, it's like going into a McDonald's or something.
Right.
This is what it's going to look like every
Well, it's
store.
kind of funny because they started out that way, and then when we got it built,
Where they're like,
they're just as proud of it as we
are they? They were
yeah.
like, oh, now we get it.
Yeah.
Now we understand.
Now we get it.
Right.
Yeah, it's not just like the white, blue Ford store. That's awesome. you
It's
guys.
really cool because the way we made the building, even for our service technicians, it's all climate control.
Yeah.
And the guys are just, I mean, it's unbelievable.
That's so cool.
You got to come check it out.
I will go check it out.
Yeah, it's
That's cool.
I can tell you about it all day long, but you're not going to get the full experience unless you see it in person.
Never walked into a car dealership like that one, I bet. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
Perfect. That's great. So I want to talk a little bit for those that haven't sat and listened to us. Had a great talk with Matt here a couple months ago, and just on the phone, and he had told his whole story. But the one thing that I really, really kind of resonates with these families and these kids is what you guys do on the philanthropic side, I'll call it.
Yeah.
With the sales, with the FFA, with the 4-H. That is a big deal. That is a really big deal. Talk about that a little bit for people that may not know how Holiday gives back to those kids that are just in the ag business.
It's so every year, obviously, a lot of people, or some people may not know, but these kids work hard every year, preparing for these livestock shows and the FFA, 4-H, or whatever it may be. And it's a very expensive for these kids to raise these animals these days. So we go to all of our local shows, and then we go to some outside shows, and we buy these kids animals for them. Grayson County being our largest, since we're housed there, we partner with an organization. It's PWC. It's People Who Care.
Okay.
We sponsor them as well, but we typically spend anywhere from $150,000 to $190,000 just at that one show.
Just at that one show?
For these kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Between
Just
the
at
two,
one show?
between the two
Oh,
of us.
wow.
And then, we'll go to other shows and spend quite a bit of money, but we like to stay somewhere between $250,000 and $300,000 for these kids.
And that is helping
year.
these families out every year.
Yeah.
Well, and it's you're giving money back to those who are loyal to us and
Right.
shop with us, and I mean we've got families and customers that we've been, supporting that way for, 4, 5, 6 years if they've got,
Yeah.
2 or 3 kids
Kids,
that have
yeah.
come up through,
And what's really cool is when the kids come up to you and introduce themselves, they are basically selling themselves to you.
Yeah.
And it's
Really?
it's pretty cool because we go to all these shows and they know who we are, and there's a line
To come up, shake
to
hands.
come up and shake hands and introduce themselves, and They tell us about their projects or whatever it may be, whether it
How cool is that, you guys?
whether it's from baking to clothing to
raising a rabbit
to
or
the
whatever.
animals or the broilers, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's pretty cool to have these kids come up to you and explain to what they've done all year long. And we get letters from these kids
Oh man.
that show us throughout the year of their progress of what
Yeah.
they've done, and
Yeah.
they'll give you a list of what they've spent and how they do this and what they, you know, it's really
Oh yeah,
cool.
yeah. Tell you all about their journey with the animal.
Yes,
that-
it's
that
really
we're
Really?
showing. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Pretty neat.
So this has become a thing.
it
then.
is.
Definitely.
It has.
That is.
and
so
that's another element that's synonymous with that culture, you know, and our customers and those people. It's like there's something, there's a value and a characteristic element to, you know, kids taking that responsibility on and handling it themselves and walking up, you know, to us and shaking our hand, and
It's a big deal.
you know, it's
It is a big
it's
deal.
like
It's a
when
big
we were
deal.
little.
That's
you
teaching
know,
kids right.
knocking on the door yourself is better than mom and dad, you know, buying the products and
Yeah.
you know,
Absolutely. Go shake that
that
man's.
lets-
Go
Right.
shake that man's hand
That's
and
right.
introduce yourself.
That's right. So
It's
we
a fun
appreciate
time.
that.
We
That
do.
is so cool.
It's a fun time for sure.
So then we go from there, and then the tech school side of things too, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
that's a big deal.
we're getting that ball rolling right now since we've moved in to the new store and we've got the old facility.
So that's what you're
vacant
using
now,
the
so-
old in Gordon. That's what you're going to use that
So
facility.
it's a working. It's still in progress.
Okay.
Basically,
Okay.
we're still working with the manufacturers to get all the fine or everything in detailed.
Sure.
But if it all works out, which we think it's going to, we'll have a tech program school in Gordon, Texas, and it'll be for all the local school districts to participate. We'll have tools there for the kids. We'll have an instructor there. It'll be a senior master technician instructor
Really.
working with these kids, you know, fixing problems and diagnosing. And I mean, basically, it's a technical school that we can handpick from.
Sure.
And,
Sure.
and it's a really good thing for these school districts, and the school districts want it.
So I'm assuming this has happened. So as kind of the pendulum swings there for a long time, we are our plumbers, our hole diggers, you know, excavator operators, our welders, our techs. Those jobs get hard to fill because the kids are off
Sure.
doing something else behind a laptop.
Right.
high demand.
Yep. And then, so you have these high demand jobs now, and I think we're going to start seeing it come back. At least I hope so a little bit. But without programs like that, there's a lot of kids that want to work with their hands.
Not everybody is made for college.
I-
And for so many years, people have been pushing college. You need a 4-year degree, college. Not everybody's made for that.
Yeah.
And this school is going to be made for those kids that want to do hands-on,
Yeah.
learn a trade,
Yeah.
and be good at it.
It's gonna
and
be
successful.
It's going to be a long time before AI can pull an oil filter out.
Right.
I mean, it's going to be a long time.
Right.
It might help you with the diagnostics. Somebody's going to have to fix that stuff.
Sure.
Somebody's going to
Yeah.
have to fix it.
Sure.
And that, you know, my boys are young, and that's why I think we've talked about, I want my kids doing that kind of stuff with their hands. I really do. Instead of getting locked in behind a laptop all the time. I mean, if they so choose, of course. But
Right.
there is a ton of value with working with your hands, with fixing something, with seeing a final product, whether somebody brings in something that's not running and 2 days later you have it running again. There's personal satisfaction in those jobs that I think maybe that part of it hasn't been sold to our youth enough, where it is very gratifying. And when you get done with a job and you throw that rag on the workbench and you feel good about it,
Sure.
there's something to be said, and that's a
Yep.
cool thing.
Sure.
You know?
Absolutely.
So, well, good on you guys. I hope that deal works out. I really, really do. Might be sending a couple little boys down there to hang out.
I think it will.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of people on our side pushing for this.
Sure.
So I think it's going to work out pretty good.
That's cool, and it's cool that the schools are wanting it too.
The schools
Oh,
want it.
sure.
That's awesome. You get away from that trade stuff in our schools, you know, and it needs to come back.
Back
That's
in the
right.
curriculum, yeah.
Yeah, it needs to come back in the
Yeah.
curriculum for
Oh,
sure.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, cool guys. What else we got? I mean, we've kind of hit everything in the industry. Our new rope horse deal.
Hey, don't forget it. We the World Series You know, Holiday picked that up this year.
Mm-hmm.
The
Riata.
title, the Riata, and then the new rope horse incentive.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
cool,
know,
isn't it?
That's going to be huge. Everybody get your horses registered.
That's the deal. That's the bottom line. So that literally came out last night, I think. Last night. We did the video a couple days ago. Denny and Connie called me, and we did the video for it, and that's a neat deal. And bottom line is we're going to start tracking lifetime earnings on rope horses, and it's about time, because that will single-handedly can make some big differences in the earnings of these stallions and mares. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. You start adding 110, 120 million a year. It's a lot of money.
Well, you're talking if everybody, that ropes on these horses, register these horses, and like you said, for the stallion owners and things like that, look what it's going to do for the industry.
It could be unbelievable.
I mean,
it's
it's
sad
huge.
that it hasn't happened until now, to be honest.
This is unbelievable. I'm excited about it. I've got mine registered.
I know you showed me how to do it. I didn't even know how to do it. You're the one that showed me how to do it.
I did it a few minutes ago when I got on that app, and it was easy.
Yeah.
And it's even better that if you're riding Riata horses.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I personally am excited about it because I'm a team roper.
Yeah.
And I'm ready.
It's cool. We're in such a good place in this entire industry. Like here we are at a cow horse show.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like world's greatest horseman. We've got a Don Benuelos who's from the cutting industry making it. And we got all these guys roping. It's just, I don't know how else to say it. If everybody out there who's seen me talk about this is probably tired of hearing it. It is such a good time in this industry.
Yeah.
Like there's never been a better time. If my kids want to be a horse trainer, go do it.
Yeah.
Not when I was growing up. My dad's like, you need to dig holes, or you need to go to college or whatever. Like, go be a horse trainer.
Now's the time.
Go be a horse trainer. Learn some business. If you are going to go to school, get a finance degree. Don't get a general business degree. Like, go out and learn. Get a finance degree.
That's right.
And go put on it and go have a horse training business.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it is time right now, and it's very, very cool.
It's a good time. It's a great moment to be involved in this industry.
Yeah,
so
it is. Well, I tell you what, guys, we couldn't do it, and I mean this. Dealt with a lot of sponsorships over the years. That's always been kind of one of my jobs on the backside, is dealing with sponsorships and endorsements and all of that. And it's very, very cool. And not every day do great partnerships come along. I really mean that. And this has been fun. It's been great getting to know you guys and becoming friends. And that's when you know it's working, is when you become friends with the guys. And you can call and you can talk to each other and say, hey, we need to tweak this, or let's do this, or how about an idea about this, or hey Drew, that was a stupid idea. But it's great what you guys are doing in all sectors, and I think that is what's going to win big, because it really doesn't matter if you're a reined cow horse, a team rope, or a barrel racer. Something's got to pull that trailer.
Always.
It really does.
Always.
It ain't going to pull itself.
That's right.
It ain't going to pull itself. So it's great having a partner here that all of us need, and a partner that we can trust when we're buying our vehicles. So thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, and speaking of that, we want to make mention of the coupon that we placed in all of the participants' swag bag that they gave out. That's a legitimate $500 off coupon that can be used at any of our stores. Don't matter what you're buying, new, used. That can go toward your trade appraisal once you've gotten your trade appraised,
cool.
or it can be deducted from the price of what you are looking at. Once the deal is negotiated and you're done, hand them the coupon, and it's an additional $500 off.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm going to bring you about 300 of those coupons, because we're upside down on that Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Start making some copies.
Start making some copies.
Bring them on, buddy. We'll be ready.
Well, thank you guys for doing that. Appreciate it. So, guys and gals, we are all going to go out and buy a vehicle. I mean, we all, every 1 or 2 years, we're buying a new vehicle. The bottom line is this: give them first crack at your business. They're helping us in our industry. They're helping our kids. Give Holiday first crack at your business. That's all they ask, just for the opportunity. If you're not a Holiday customer, give them a shot, because they're giving back to us, and it's a simple wheel of life right there, the circle of life.
Yeah,
HolidayAutoGroup.com.
Yep.
Pretty simple. That's where we were shopping the old Jeep Grand Wagoneer, and Suburbans and all that last week, and they were over here hard selling me. No, I'm just
Need
kidding.
a kid hauler.
We need a kid hauler. We need stuff for our baseball bags. The bottom
Yes.
line. That's it. So
Well, we can help you.
We have outgrown the Jeep for sure. So, well, gentlemen, thanks so much.
Thanks, Sherry.
Thanks so
you.
much. Relate back to Matt and the entire crew. We sure
Will do.
appreciate everything that they do. So,
Yep.
well, guys and gals, this is Holiday Auto Group. This is all driven by Holiday Auto Group. Everything we do at the EQN Sports Desk, these are our guys. And we invite you to check them out. If you're going to go shop for your next vehicle, check them out online. Or if you're at any of these shows, they're going to be here with us. You guys are going to be here at the Patriot.
Patriot.
Yeah, for the next month, you'll be able to find them pretty
Yeah.
much right in this
Yeah.
building, from the U.S. Finals, the Patriot, this, and then all of the other events that we do. With
We will be here. I'm
guys.
ready. I'm ready for the U.S. Finals.
Are you
I'm ready.
getting dialed in?
I'm dialed in.
Perfect.
Let's roll.
I can't wait to interview you on the desk after winning a roping.
Yes,
That's the deal.
we will make that happen.
Let's
this
make
year.
that happen, okay? I'm
Maybe,
going to hold you
hopefully
to
a
it.
couple of times.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
now
I
he's
don't
getting
want
greedy.
I don't
Now he's
want to.
getting
I don't
greedy.
want to set the standards too high.
Maybe a couple times.
Maybe a couple times.
I love it. I love it. Well, guys and gals, thanks for tuning in. And remember, here at the Celebration of Champions, we are inching closer and closer to that phenomenal night on Saturday night when we crown our champion, the world's greatest horseman. We invite you to stick around here at EQN Sports. And also, you can follow along with all of the coverage on all of the NRCHA socials as well. This has been presented by Ranch Fuel. I am Drew Stew up here with the Holiday Auto Group guys, and we will catch you in a little bit.